Superheroes. I love him. You love him. We all love him. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you were that one weird kid in the corner of the room, death gripping his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figurine, always mumbling to himself about how superior you are because of your choice of fiction. Never really talked to anyone, always judged them, and you're always alone. But hey, they made this movie, so I guess you could have put your differences aside and all become friends. I never watched the movie. Oh, wait, no, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure I have the DVD. Wait, no, never mind. I had the DVD of this movie. Oh my god, it came out in '09. Wait, and this one came out in 2019? Oh, okay, never mind. The whole bit is ruined. We always looked up to them. Well, that was pretty much the whole point of their existence, other than for entertainment purposes. Beacons of hope, moral compasses, and an almost untouchable sense of purity. And now, we got Zack Snyder Batman. Or Bat Demon. Holy, what were they thinking of this one? Just kidding. We're going to talk about Matt Reeves, the Batman. Before we get into it, this is not critique. This is not hate. I love this. This is peak cinema. I think I watched this about 4 times.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
So anyways, we have a gritty, melancholic, confused young Batman just trying to do his best. This is great cinema, don't get me wrong, but it's a far cry from the old stuff. No, not that old stuff. No, get that out of here. No, not that either. Yeah, stop right there. That's what I'm talking about. Batman was once seen as a perfect hero. Someone people admire, not just for fighting crime, but for standing as a symbol of integrity. Especially during those golden and silver ages, he was shown as a smart, courageous, and noble detective who always fought for justice and protected the innocent. He never crossed the line, never killed, and always stuck to his principles, no matter what. When the 1960 TV show with Adam West came around, that image became even more family-friendly. Batman was bright, cheerful, and full of over-the-top action and humor, complete with colorful costumes and sound effects like bam and pow that would litter the screen. And clear moral takeaways. He didn't deal with his darkness or complex emotions. He was polished, good-hearted, and dependable. Modern Batman is a much darker, more complex character to his earlier version. Today, he is often portrayed as brooding, emotionally scarred, and driven more by his trauma than pure idealism. His parents' murder wasn't just part of his backstory. It defines him. Rather than being a clear-cut symbol of justice, he's now a figure who walks the line between hero and anti-hero, using fear, intimidation, even violence, extreme violence, to achieve his goals. We can clearly see this with the secret ending of Arkham Knight, where following Operation Nightfall, Bruce uses the Scarecrow fear toxin, the whole freaking reason that the plot of this game exists. Well, half. But he uses it to create a demon bat image to scare any street thugs. In the recent films and comics, especially starting with stories like The Dark Knight Returns, Batman Year One, and the whole Christopher Nolan trilogy, really, Batman has become more gritty and psychologically heavy. He's isolated, mistrustful, and often obsessed with his mission. While he still doesn't kill, he's willing to do things that blur the line. His battles aren't just against villains, but also against his own inner demons. And again, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this version of Batman. My favorite Batman media has easily got to be 1989 Grant Morrison's Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth. Trust me, give it a read. So, where does this leave us? Do actions make a person, or does the person make the actions? I think the modern day heroes teach us that the former is true. They might not be the shining beacons of perfection we once saw in comics or cartoons. They're flawed. They mess up. They doubt themselves. And honestly, that makes them more human, and maybe even more meaningful. Because while yesterday's heroes taught us to be perfect, today's heroes remind us that you don't have to be perfect to do the right thing. You can carry your struggles, your past, and your imperfections, and still make the choice to help others, stand up for what's right, and to grow into something better. It's not about being fearless or flawless anymore. What's courage with no fear? It's about being real and still choosing good, even when it's hard. The kind of heroism we can all aim for.
I'm vengeance.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed that style of video, more heavily edited, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. You know, that took a really long time, and I apologize. The video was supposed to come out a couple weeks ago, but life hit. Had some of these moments, and also some of these moments. But I'll try and get back to some normal, a more normal uploading schedule. But again, if you enjoyed that, please support this channel. I'm going to try and grow it, see if I can even justify buying an editor to keep pumping out quality videos for you guys. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Jesus Christ.